greeted as well by traditional Indian dancers. Now, a huge delegation of the Indian Olympic Association, including officials and security personnel, were present to guard the flame at the airport. But around the airport, traffic had come to a virtual standstill.
Right, in fact, it is likely to remain like that. In case you are traveling today somewhere around India Gate, you may want to look at this. The red line shows the route that the Olympic torch will be taking. That's from Rashtrapati to India Gate, and the blue line there on top coming up on your screens is the parallel torch. That's the route that the parallel torch will be taking. So clearly you might want to stay away from all those arteries heading towards India Gate, as well as the General Connaught Place area as well. That's of course towards later this afternoon.
Yeah, up till about 6 p.m. and after which you should be safe if you're making travel arrangements. Of course, we know the metro is also shut in that area. So not just traffic, though, they're really making news for all the big names who've been pulling out as well, from Bhaichung Bhutia and Sachin Tendulkar here in the country.
Well, to sports persons and politicians all over the world. Here are some of those names that actually pulled out. Diego Maradona refused to carry the Olympic torch in the Buenos Aires run in an attempt to avoid the controversy. And Kenyan Nobel Peace Laureate Wangari Maathai pulled out of the Dar es Salaam run, citing concerns over China's human rights record. Comedian Francesca Martinez pulled out of the London relay, citing support for the Tibetan cause. Britain's #1 badminton player Richard Vaughan refused to carry the Olympic torch in London, citing opposition against Beijing's policy on Darfur.
Now, BBC's Deputy Director General Mark Byford and television presenter Gabby Logan also pulled out the London relay, citing professional commitments. British Prime Minister Gordon Brown greeted the torch parade outside his Downing Street office in London, but did not touch the torch. The torch relay turned chaotic in Paris, though, after protesters grabbed the flame. That was on the 7th of April, grabbing the flame, forcing security officials to take off with the torch. It was also marred by protests in London and in San Francisco on the 9th of April. The torch is supposed to pass through 21 countries. It will involve more than 21,000 torch bearers by the